Hello guys, today we're gonna make over a vanity. This is what I usually sell for 200. So I got this vanity, as you guys can see here. First I'm gonna start taking off all the drawers off and taking the hardware off too, so that we can sand it and repaint it. Since these drawers are a little squeaky, like not really adjustable, and I have to fix them later. But this one I already took off the hardware, so just gonna put them on the side, and just gonna keep taking the drawers off. By the way, thank you for your support. And good morning, everyone. I usually leave them there or just put them on the bag or something. Container. This is what I usually do. I take the hardware off. I take every drawer off and check them if they need any repair before I paint them. Okay, so I have all my drawers here. Right now, I don't know if you guys can see the surface sometimes is really shiny on top, and if you sand it a little bit, the paint will stick off. So since this is a little shiny, I might have to sand it up a little bit. You don't have to sand it like all the surface together, but by the way, you should wear your mask. I'm not doing a lot of sanding on this one. The main part I was worried about the paint would stick out was the top part. So I sand the first part with this sander. And if you guys see, like in here, it's kind of shiny. So I might have to sand it like all the way down. So what I'm gonna do now, it's getting a cloth. I already wet it. It's a little wet. So I'm gonna take the sanding off the powders. And this side, usually do it like just a small sanding. Because I have seen another video that they leave the paint on the furniture, and later on they should last for, let's say, 2 weeks. Because if it gets scratched, the paint come off because of the last paint that it was in there. You don't sand it off, and the paint doesn't get stick to it. I just give it a quick sanding on this part. I need a better way to do that, but it doesn't need to be like perfect. You need to get a little rough to the wood, so the thing won't come off. By the way, thank you guys and welcome to my channel. I have here this vanity that I'm gonna make over. I need a little. I just ordered a new mask, so that's why I'm doing it just easy. But what you want to do is just sand it a little bit so the paint will stick on and will last longer. And this one needs a little bit. The doors might need a little bit just to make sure the paint won't come off. So what I'm going to do okay, so I just took all the shiny part of the desk, and now I'm gonna clean it dry and wet clean. see a little shine, so I'm gonna try to get all over so it okay. So to just clean the dust out of each door, and we're just about to ready to start with the paint. Just need to take this. What you want to do with the sanding is just make it look like cloudy and take all the shiny off. Last time I leave one of the desk without sanding, and then the day before I gave it to the customer. Before I give it to her, something fall off on the top, and then it just cracked, and it didn't stick to the game, and I could see the shining that I mistakenly, and that was a total loss. Plus the time the customer told me that she can wait, but then I ended up selling it to someone else. She needed it like right away. So what I'm doing now is start painting those drawers. I like these brushes. They're sponge brushes. And whenever you leave a bunch of paint on one side, the sponges right away absorb it and take all the paint that you don't need and choose one part. You gotta do it each side. This is the first coat, so I don't worry about covering the whole surface. This is the first one. Make sure I clean up all the dust. This other one, the rolling one too. I love this one. This is pretty good when you do the surface, like on top of the vanity. You get a really soft looking surface. Instead of using brushes on top, like big marks of lines and stuff. For getting those rollers. So what I usually do to these vanities, I paint them all white. By the way, I am using ultra high 150 flat interior latex paint. I usually paint it with that paint and just do all the details with thumbnails. From those little things in here. A cheaper way to do them and buy them, it's on the Dollar Tree. I got all my basically all my tools. Not the tools, because some of the tools I get on the Dollar Tree they're just pretty cheap, well made. Um, so I kind of don't recommend like buying like tooling, but I recommend like buying like brushes, thumbnails, rags. What else? Just basically the painting stuff. This paint that I'm using, you can just get it on Amazon, or you can just go to the store and Home Depot. You can go Home Depot or Lowe's, and then you can just get regular like latex paint, and you can make a different textures with that paint. You just need to be a little smart. I can show you guys later some techniques that I use to distress and do different type of cool stuff with just one paint. You don't have to spend like $5 or $10 for like those fancy ones that one you can do just with one, and it's not really expensive. This one is the detailed one. I think this one's on the top. I think I might need to use a brush for this one because this one is a little detailed. Oops! I think I broke these. I make a pretty much big mess in here with those. I think those are the ones that we were using. It doesn't matter. Pick it up later. So what I'm doing here is because it has details, it has to go through the details. I need to use a brush. Sponge brush will not do the details. How it's supposed to. So basically what I'm doing now is just painting the whole entire furniture white. This is the first coat for this drawers. Choose one of them. For some time I tried to use the brush, like airbrush, beauty brush and stuff, but it makes a really big mess. I think you have to have like 4 or 5 furnitures ready to paint. Otherwise, if you try to make just one with the airbrush, it's a little messy and you need a little prep on the bottom. So I think it is more like efficient, like getting the airbrush. But for me, it's like you have to get like 4 or 5 furnitures, or at least little parts, like little small decorations that you want to paint white. So it will worth the time you're spending setting up the bottom part. That's the first coat. For this one, you might want to use the roller. It's easy and more efficient because it covers all lines. Let me give you a smooth, really smooth surface. So the next raffle, of the vanity for Christmas. I'm trying to think if I want to give one of these or one of them that I have up here on my garage. I'm still thinking which one I want to give. So please, guys, keep tuned and keep watching my videos. I will announce the next raffle that I'm gonna give. It will be a vanity for sure, and I will make it a specific video for the vanity that I'm gonna give away. But first, I might have to finish it first. Usually, well, just changing a topic. Usually, this does cost like $50. We're finishing. It's selling for 200, 280. But it must have like a mirror to put on top. Otherwise, it won't worth finish it and try to resell it because people might want to buy it. Just a desk. Well, I have tried, but usually you can just get only $100. Just depends on the details. You can sell that stuff. That's a little corn. Okay, enough to clean outside. Shouldn't do that. But it's easy to take them off, so not a big deal. So as you guys can see, you cannot use a roller for small details because it won't take them. This is the first code. For this one, do you guys see that it has big top nails? So I usually paint them white. Well, this is the first time I have one, but I would have painted white, and then with this is a water-based paint, so I can use the cloth, like a wet one, and then go around and then clean it. So it's not a big deal if you paint it. It just later just take it off. And yes, I usually use water-based paint because it's easy to manage, better to do a different ways to use it. Like you can use it like to distress and to make it like a little antique furniture and stuff. You can do a little tricks with it. So that's why we use water-based paint. So you can do a lot of DIYs with it. Plus, if you use this paint on the floor, it's really, really hard to take off too. Try to my flooring right now. It's not a really good looking one, but yeah, I will get to clean it sometime soon. So so yeah, just keep tuned out, guys, and I will show you guys later how to distress. I used to do tables and chairs, all the fun stuff. But yeah, what I'm usually doing now, it's just painting white. Choose the first coat. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. Trying to do it as fast as I can so you guys can see the rest and the end result of this vanity. So I forgot this part. This is the first time I make a live video. So I'm still thinking like how I do make it more funner. But this is the first code. So I was thinking like just try to finish painting this and I can just give you some information about the next raffle that I'm gonna give and later upgrade pictures of what is the end result of this. But I think you guys have seen the type of vanities I do. So this is kind of be similar to something that I do. But yeah, I just want to give you guys some info about the raffle. Just keep tuned. I'm still thinking which vanity I'm gonna give away. But for the raffle. By the way, the person who won the raffle was so happy. She was so thankful. She was a really nice person. She told me that she never thought she was gonna get something because she never won like anything. And I have some comments that when I did this was my first time I make the raffle. I have comments like I had a girl saying, "Oh, you're a bitch." Sorry about the bad word, but you're a B. And I'm like, excuse me? And then she was like, yeah, you're a B. And I'm like, okay. So I just blocked her. There was people like, they don't read like clearly the message on Facebook, and they told me, oh, can I pick it up? Oh, can you bring it to my home? Oh, can you save it for me for several days? I mean, that's fine. Then I was like, just tell them, like, just read it, please. But yes, so I'm just changing topics all over. So I'm gonna paint this white, and I'm gonna make a video of how I put the thumbnails that I've actually drawn away all the way. So yeah, just keep tuned. I'm gonna upload a video with the new vanity that I'm giving away, and I will say, guys, thank you, and have a wonderful morning. Thank you, guys.